Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have been drawn to watch this reading for your particular sign, maybe there's something here that I'll be able to tap into for your current situation between you and the person that you're focused on. So the question I'll be tapping into is, when will I see you again? This is for those who are definitely at a distance from one another. You are maybe in no contact, in separation, either recently or maybe it's been a long time. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what that vibe looks like here for the collective. General advice as always. Keep that in mind throughout the reading, and let's dive right into it, guys. Aquarius, hi guys. Let's go ahead and grab some insight here for you. What is it that you need to know at this time? When will I see you again? All right, so for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's grab that first card. All right, guys, number 13. Somebody is wishing for a fresh start with you. Maybe you are drawn to this reading if you are wishing for the same thing. Maybe you guys are on the same page without even realizing. We'll see. So that's our first card. Second one, number 30, I regret letting you go. Moving on. For some of you guys, maybe they know that you have moved on, or that ultimately they are the reason why things fell apart. The number 30 could also be significant. Let me grab one more here. We do have number 26. 26, 30, that could be somebody's age here. We do see seduction. I wanted you the moment I saw you. I'm feeling when you first connected, it could have been instant attraction. The physical connection could have happened rather quickly, so you guys might have jumped into it really fast. We'll see how the rest of the cards play out, but they do have a lot of regrets over the fact that you guys are in separation to begin with. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what the tarot cards bring forward. Maybe it'll make a lot more sense. And also definitely watch to the end of this video, guys, because we are going to pull 3 time frame cards. And it allows you guys to choose your own time frame based off of the number 1, 2, or 3. You choose the number, you choose the card, and you'll get your answer, okay? All right, here we go. So yeah, we'll do that towards the end of the reading. Let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my TABBY Tarot Teacher deck. All right, so Aquarius, what do we need to know here? What do we need to know? All right, so we've got the 8 of Pentacles right here. Maybe your person right now, they're throwing a lot of their energies into their work environment. You know, something that they're really passionate about. They're all about their goals. Maybe they're not wanting to think too much or hone in too much on the fact that you guys are in separation, because it brings up all of their regrets. We do see that. It hurts for them to just focus on that rather than, you know, their job or other things that distract them. This is the next card. So I feel this person still cares for you. They still love you. They still see you as their ideal person. You know, you might be tuned in and watching this because you're just as attracted to them, and maybe you're wondering where they're at, right? Well, we see the regrets that they have as a result of the two of you not being in each other's lives right now. What this person really wants is to have a new beginning, to start again. They really want to be able to move forward from whatever the past represents. You know, this is a situation that definitely needs attention and healing. You guys could have experienced a Tower moment here, even though we don't have the Tower card right now. But the 6 of the 6 of Swords is truly about moving on. And it's interesting because this card right here on the bottom, it says moving on. So for some of you guys, maybe they know that that's exactly what happened, that you have moved on maybe to somebody else, or you just decided to move on and be single and be content in whatever life you have created for yourself. Maybe they know and see that you're doing really well Maybe in your work environment, you've made a name for yourself. So this could be representing you as well. You know, that maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe business is booming, that you're doing great financially, and that you ultimately don't need anybody to lift you up in that way. Interesting. You guys could have also been maybe fighting about money. Maybe at one point in time they were making more money than you, and the tables have turned, you know, because the Six of Swords, as we can see here, it could be somebody that overcomes that type of hardship, perhaps, you know. You climbed the corporate ladder, perhaps, or you're just doing a lot better, maybe financially, and able to support yourself, able to stand on your own 2 feet. That Ace of Cups also reminds me of the fact that, you know, maybe you directed part of that healing energy towards yourself to be able to fill your own cup so that you can start over in your life. Not necessarily in another relationship, just start over, you know, in your life. Allow yourself to learn the lesson from whatever this represented and just really up for whatever came your way or is about to come your way if you are relating to this and maybe you're single right now. You've made a life for yourself. We do have the Eight of Cups. One of you guys detached. One of you guys decided, you know what, this is not for me. I cannot help but feel that it is you, the person watching this, because somebody hurt you. They did something here to ruin the partnership, and it's coming through from this card very strongly. I regret letting you go. It doesn't say, you know, that it's you, like you regret letting them go. It literally says, I regret letting you go. So they allowed you to just leave their life, you know. In certain situations, they might have tried to talk you out of it, but if you guys were dealing with some challenging stuff and you didn't exactly feel like they made you a priority or were listening to what it was that you wanted as well, it could have been all about what they wanted, you know, and not so much what you wanted. I'm kind of picking up that vibe for some of you guys. If you walked away from this person, I feel it wasn't easy because of the love that you had for them. I'm just feeling you had to do it for your own sanity, for, you know, to be able to just love yourself enough to do the right thing for your life. Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel that this is something that will come back around for you, you know, and that things will ultimately be in a much better energy than before. You know, Wheel of Fortune can represent that good karma. Changes are happening. Changes will continue to happen, I feel, to help this person find their way back to you. It really does come down to timing. We've got the Queen of Swords, and that is followed by the Death card. So I am getting, it could be my feminines that decided to sever ties with the masculine. Either they were not trustworthy, there could have been infidelity here, or they just weren't being truthful. You know, they did something here to ruin the partnership. So my feminines, I feel, again, if you walked away from this masculine to work on yourself, boy, did you work on yourself. You really empowered your journey forward by becoming a stronger person, by not putting up with anyone's BS. You know, you just clearly communicated to the universe what it was that you wanted and were wanting to really focus on manifesting that. The Death card, of course, can represent the fact that things ended and you guys went into separation. And this person could have an unhealthy attachment towards the idea of wanting you back as well. I'm just kind of feeling that for some of you. But no matter how you slice it, the Death card can represent the need for change. And change is good. The Wheel of Fortune is really wanting to propel that forward, to create that momentum of good change. So it came to an end for a reason, for that metamorphosis to happen. And I feel, for some of you anyway, to be able to entertain a second chance here with this person it's worth it. You know, it's worth taking a look at it, or at least it's worth listening to what it is that they have to say. Because for some, maybe all you need is closure to be able to just have that one final conversation with this person and move on. And you'd be content with that. For others, it could be another opportunity to really address the elephant in the room, to focus on what happened, and to really maybe talk about the hard stuff and find forgiveness at the end of that conversation. And if that's possible, then the Death card also makes way for a new beginning, a new cycle to come in to replace that cycle that ended, that didn't have so many pleasant moments in it, you know? So that's what I'm getting there. Let's go ahead and grab those time frames, guys, and see what it is that you need to know when you will see this person. It's really important, though, to note that time is constantly shifting, moving, changing. It is fluid. So if it's not the answer that you're looking for, that could be a sign from the universe letting you know it's just not the right time, or that you're meant for something greater or someone better. All right, let's see. So these are just possibilities of when something might happen. All right, guys, so go ahead and focus on a number, 1, 2, or 3. I will pull 3 cards here. I won't look at them. We'll see them together. All right, so when will I see you again for number 1? If you chose number 1, here is your time frame. Okay, let's go ahead and get a time frame for number 2. If you chose number 2, here we go. If you chose time frame number 3, all right, here you go. All right, guys, here we are. If you chose number 1, let's go ahead and take a look at that time frame. We have the month of October, all right, which will be here sooner. You know, it'll be here before we know it. In the fall season, that could be representative of either when you met, when you guys connected. Maybe that's your favorite time of the year, the fall season, autumn. Could also be Halloween. That could be something that you guys partake in and enjoy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting there for number 1. You could also be connecting with a Libra or a Scorpio. Okay, but that is your time frame that's coming through. For number 2, you have the month of May. Obviously, for this year, May has come and gone, so it may not happen until next year, May time. The month of May could also be significant for some of you guys. You know, you could be thinking of a Taurus or a Gemini. All right, but that is your time frame for number 2. And lastly, number 3. All right, it will happen on a Saturday. Obviously, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen this Saturday. So just pay attention to what's going on in your life as time unfolds. And when it happens, and you might just be surprised. It's like, wait a minute, today is Saturday. So give it some time and allow things to unfold. And you might just be surprised that what comes through here, or what came through here, is actually when it occurs. But, again, take it with a grain of salt, because it may not happen exactly with these time frames noted here. Could be before, it could be slightly after. But just know that there is progress that's represented through these cards to let you know that the possibility of you being able to see this person again, it's pretty real, and may give you a chance to have that closure that I mentioned, or the opportunity to work things out and entertain long-term commitment here, and find happiness again. All right, guys, if you're interested in your own reading, I'd love to do that for you. That info is down below in the description box. Any of the decks here, I'll link them down below as well. Thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you next time. Take care.